Hello, hello. Hopefully everyone can hear me here. Welcome to Planet Coaster. So I am back. I am live streaming. It has been a while. Maybe I looked at the thing yesterday. It said 3.5 months. So that is a long time for me not to stream. So I'm back, building a new park, and I guess we'll get straight into it. Pick the right screen. There we go. The music's probably gone a little bit too low, so I'll turn that up slightly. It's nice to have a little background music, but we don't want the whole thing. Right, okay. I do have Plastic Vicar with us today. He's going to help me out. Hello. I'll turn you down just a tad because yours is way higher than mine. And we can't have that, can we? Okay, so I've started a new park and basically a candy theme. So the first thing I've done is I've laid out all of the pieces that could possibly be good for a candy theme. So it looks like a right mess, some sort of jumble sale. It's the sort of thing you see when you go, you've got those, what's it called, where you do your own car boot sales. You've just got all the stuff on the floor, but it actually helps me an awful lot not to have to go through the menus going, I'm sure there's a piece somewhere that I can use. So instead, I've just started laying it out onto the floor. Yeah, a nice palette. Well, this is what I've got to work with. And a couple of pieces that I've been working on myself as well. So I'm very impressed with my candy tree, which is made from those disgusting licorice. I think they're called the licorice sweets, aren't they? That they have this lovely sugary coating and then it's just disgusting licorice all on the inside. So yeah. Sorry? Oh, CK, welcome. Thank you for joining us. It must be bloody early where you are, so thanks for joining us. So this one, this looks like something Madonna would wear, doesn't it? If I had another one next to it. So when it's on a half scale, it would look rather funny. And over this way. So I'll give a tour, but first look, because my chat on Streamlabs is not working, so I should be getting notifications when people show up, but that's not showing, so I'm going to start up a YouTube and pop out the chat as well, so that otherwise what's the point if I can't keep an eye on what people are saying? So give me 1 second. I have to go back into YouTube. Is awful. I much prefer Twitch, but Twitch is very much plug and go and nobody sees it, nobody cares. I look at my channel and live now. Sees it, nobody cares. Don't need to hear myself. There we go. So I got the chat now and we'll move that to the side so I can see what's going on. Actually, gonna pop that. Oh, pop out chat. That's what I want. So we just want chat. Clash Tour, welcome to stream. Again, it must be blooming early for you. So many people show up at ridiculously too early as well. And I'll put the Streamlabs back on. And then the pop-out chat can hide in the window where it's meant to show up in Streamlabs. Okay. So we'll pop you back up a little bit then. Try now. Say something nice. It's showing up on my... It's showing up on my... It's showing up on Streamlabs that Discord's working. That's so bizarre. It's showing up on... So it should be recording whatever you say. It's showing up with a green line every time you speak. Do you want to just come up and have a look? Because that's very bizarre. It should be working perfectly. Of course we have technical difficulties because it's been so long since we last did this. We'll be there momentarily.
Yeah, well, you probably haven't included it as an audio. Yeah, but you probably haven't included it as an audio track. Separate track.
From there.
Is it on a separate track?
That's a separate track there.
Include track though. Remember you set up track numbers.
How do I do that? That only works in... Ah, that's why. Right. Microphone. Meter?
Actually,
okay, let's see if that... Yeah, and that was working before. Back again. Sorry about this, folks. We'll be back in one moment. Right, can't figure it out, so you may just have to deal with having me today. Which is a right pain, but never mind. Just have to deal with me being in there. Okay. Oh. Ashley says remember to tip your technician. Very bizarre, because we checked up, so I changed my voice settings, so I use Voicemeeter now rather than just the bog standard stuff that you get with Windows. And oh, that's something. Did I check on Voicemeeter what's going on there? So can you just say something again, Vicar? I wonder if Discord is not working on Voicemeeter. And would that be the problem? So if I... So it's picking up me. Is it picking up... Is it picking up the game sound? That's the main thing. We'll just have to carry on then. We'll just deal with it today, that you're going to be a silent partner. Okay, so back into Planet Coaster. So this is what I've started so far, and it's a compact park that I'm doing today. So I built like a kind of almost a circle. It's not quite a circle because I got fed up trying to make a circle this big. The middle one is more of a circle, and we've set it up into different parts. So we've got one section here that's going to be sort of greenery. This section I'm going to do a roller coaster. Over here, now I spotted that they've got this, what's this one called? This is a Psychola ride, and because it's got this green gunky with the brain in it, I thought that'd be perfect to make a soda factory. And if anyone's watched Futurama and you've seen the episode where they do the Slurm factory, I thought, well, instead of doing the Slurm factory, we can have a Gulpy factory, but kind of the same. So I'm going to do something wacky with some of the... I've got some of the Ghostbusters pieces here that I've done a little test at the side, and it looks pretty good. And kind of base it on, have it all... I've got some of the mechanical bits here that I could possibly use, and then build a factory around it, and give it some of that theming. This is the teacup ride, and the first, I think... So there's a technique you can use to make circles and have like a pattern that goes all around in a circle. This is the first time that it's actually worked for me and looks alright. So we've got trying to make it sort of like a biscuit tin, because it is tea and you can't have tea without biscuits. So we've got kind of a pattern going on around the outside, and obviously I'm gonna put like a shop or something in the middle so that make this bit more of a feature. and then have, like, obviously I've taken the supports off the stairs, which kind of makes it look scary now, but once we've got, like, biscuit supports, it probably will still look scary. Should be fine. Okay, and this bit over here is the sort of first ride I tested out the Steam with, which is it's a right weirdo. If I do unpause and give it a test. I mean, I wouldn't want to ride this. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, isn't it? And I thought it's kind of like a sort of chocolate fountain thing on a tap, or faucet, I should say. And this, like, pools down into the ground here at the bottom of the ride, and it's all lovely and chocolatey. So, yeah, and I tested it, it doesn't clip, so we're lucky in that regard, and kind of sits on this base. So, fun ride there for everyone. MSJN, welcome! It's a yay, a Swan stream. I know, finally. So I realised it had been 3.5 months since I've streamed anything, which is an awful long time for me not to stream. I think that's about enough of that. You go sit back down. So, what I did here, that little bit, it's like kind of drains out, and then it's kind of created this sort of muddy chocolate lake. And to make that, I've got some water, and then underneath, oh, if I can get it right. Of course I can't. There's kind of like a layer where I've put in the art shapes to try and make it go brown, because the standing water in the game isn't brown enough. And that takes you back through to your lovely sort of sugarcane alley, valley, whatever. So today, we could get started on a roller coaster, because we know we all enjoy how I build roller coasters. And or we could do more. I mean, this is pretty full now. I'm going to build a fence around the side, and then I was considering doing like a little pier here as well. Oh, just bear with me 1 moment. We have technical support again. Back one. Hey, our technical support may have fixed it. What would I do without my technical support? Honestly, it's hilarious. Oh, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you excited about Planet Zoo? Honestly, I am super, super, super excited, because we all know I love playing with animals. So
not sure if that worked, but
we'll give it a go. Yay for technical support, MSJN says. I'm sure we'll find out in a second when the chat catches up and sees if you're actually live with us. Yay! You're live! Woo! I don't have to just talk to myself for 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, Planet Zoo.
Yeah, Vic is there, but I wasn't really, and you just talking to yourself.
Planet Zoo, I've been very quiet about it because I noticed there's already a billion videos out of people doing their, ooh, watching you at Planet Zoo, oh, there's another animal. Like, you don't need to release a video for every animal, I don't think. Do a nice update when there's a decent chunk of new animals or something. So, I think I'll be putting something together about probably a couple of days before the beta release, and just give you an idea of my schedule, because I've taken 2 weeks off work as well, so that I can actually get really stuck into the beta. So I'm sure, Zeke, you're very, very excited about it too, because I know this is right up your alley as well. Actually, I wonder if they're going to have those toucans in it, but at some point, because I think they have probably taken some inspiration from the models that people made for Planet Coaster. And I know yours was brilliant. I've used it a couple of times. I'll probably put it in some of these trees or whatnot as well. The Clasher says, it depends if you want small one animal releases or large multi-aspect videos. I guess, yeah. Watch you head. Well, if there was a hedgehog trailer, I'd be happy, but when it's a springbok or something, it's like, yeah, okay. I think we've all got a little bit, well, I've got a bit tired of all the videos that have come out, and I've only really, after the initial releases of them, I've only really watched the Frontier ones, which give you a good concept of what's going on. But yeah, I've got the beta pre-ordered. It's probably about 10 days now. So it'll be released. I've got time off work, so should be able to get on with it and have a jolly good time with that. So, what are we getting on with today? What I might do is try and do the because this bit here, I'll have to show you this, Vicar, because
Welcome to the stream, Lucky Lucas.
Lucky Lucas, welcome back. We are doing something right up your alley, and oh, look where we just are at the marshmallow field. So I don't know if anybody else has this if you go through rural areas, but where I live, on our way to work every morning, we go past a bunch of farmers' fields, and it's probably in the spring when they harvest everything. They pack all the hay up into these like big plastic wrap things, and they used to have pink ones, and you'd see all these pink plastic wrap like big things like dotted all over the field, and we used to just have this like in-joke between ourselves that look, they're harvesting the marshmallows again. And I thought, oh yes, I can definitely do that. So I've got this guy picking up the marshmallows and sticking them in the
marshmallow patch.
Yeah, working the marshmallow patch. And I quite like these do look like the sweets you get of the toadstools. So I'm sure these were a thing when I was a kid, where it was like a jelly sweet on top of like a jelly base, and I thought that looks pretty good. What they are. And again, I've been playing around with the circular thing and doing a circular tree. But that's only because I've learnt a new skill. I'm like, ooh, I could use that for so much stuff. I do also. This entrance is horrific. This was just a plan. But I think what I'm going to do is do like a big massive pile of ice cream. So considering that sets off the rest of the build, I probably should start on that build. MSGN says, I saw the trailer, the animals look very good, but the lines look a little weird. So do apparently the zebras and a couple of other animals. They've kind of cartooned them a little bit. So are you sure that's not just because you're used to your Alfred? Or he wasn't a lion, was he? I can't remember. Right, let's move you out the way then. And if anyone has any suggestions for sugary things we can include, reminds you of Stegoland. I'm sorry, but if this is anything like Stegoland, I would be ashamed.
You failed.
I failed. I have failed if it looks like Stegoland. So these are quite nice. Like a few of you out in the. What we need is massive piles of ice cream. I'm gonna do it this way, and then I'm just gonna shoehorn all of the sweets into it. Like, it can't take any more sweets. Oh yes, it can. Get as many as we can. So is this the biggest size ice cream we've got? Because what we might have to do is do a base with some of the art shapes to make it. Alfred was a tiger, but it's mostly because of the mane. I thought they were weird. Is there candy corn? There is candy corn.
I was going to say, would they have done that in the
there you go. There is candy corn. There is pumpkins as well, which I guess you could have. Like, you could have like a massive pumpkin.
Wax candy.
Wax candy. I don't think I've even tried these. These are great for if you take that little tip there and colour it orange. You can use it as a beak for so many animals. Ninja pumpkins, I guess so, yeah. Could do. So, I think I'm going to go for some art shapes. And we've got these. That's too small. Is that too big? As a base? Try a couple of the big ones. Big balls. And then move down to the smaller ones. The MSGN, you're a bad influence. This is like, I can never take anything seriously now. And if we paint these wacky colours, then we can plop on the other ice cream on top of them, I think. So you can, has to be dainty colours. There you go. That kind of looks ice creamy. Do you know what? The only thing that's annoying about laying all the stuff out first, this candle really gets on my nerves because it just won't shut up. I can turn it off. No, just permanent.
Just permanent noise.
Yeah. So every time I come over to this area, I'm like, shut up, candle. I was debating doing a birthday cake with my new spectacular circular skills. What, me never? I didn't just giggle at the big balls. I'm sure you did. Pink. What colour ice cream do we have? Red. Yellow ice cream. You have cream, don't you? Set the candle as far away so you don't hear it. So I suppose I could do that, and then I just have to remember where I put it. I can put it right near the entrance where all the people can't get in.
Just put it somewhere obvious.
Look how I could close the park, but I'm just cruel. They're just walking up and going, "But there's rides, I can't get to them." No, you can't. There you go. You can have
like, you can't get into the park.
You can look. You can
a giant annoying firework.
Yeah, you can just look at the annoying candle forever. That'll do.
I can't believe we drove 3 hours to see the candle.
They are blessed to drive 3 hours to see the candle. Like zombies, yeah. So I wonder, I haven't looked at enough streams of Planet Zoo to know what the gameplay, if it's similar to like having your starting entrance and then you build up from there. I want it kind of to be a surprise, so I've deliberately not looked at too much. Kind of looks like, do you know those earmuffs that you get for when it's cold? That kind of looks like that at the moment. It will look better.
Pair of Beats by Dre.
Yeah. Ice cream beats. Move some of them. I've noticed as well, you know, I've been working on Planet Coaster like heavily for about 1.5 years now, and I'm getting much quicker. Once you learn a couple of the tips and tricks, it does speed up how you play the game. Instead of trying to do everything by hand, there's a lot of like ways you can automate things. Have Shakira playing for them. No, do you know what we need? We need to sample the Ice Cream Man tune as he's coming round the houses and have that play for them. Might not hear the ice cream truck today because I've got the window closed, although I may have to open it in a bit because it's getting very stuffy in here. I mean, that was one of the reasons I haven't streamed for a long time because it was getting very hot here and I just can't cope with the heat and streaming at the same time. It's just too much. There we go. These are all looking a little bit too yellow, so we'll change the colours to... You can be yellow and you can be blue. Blue ice cream, I'm sure it's a thing.
It's probably fine.
What about chocolate? I did have some brown colours, there we go. It's not too chocolatey. That's my favourite, so... Right, so we've got the big ones, let's get some smaller ones. Chocolate ice cream. Just, you're already thinking what I was thinking. So, scenery, smaller. No, that's too small. We're getting down to the size of the ice cream if we go to that one. Kind of put them out of place a little bit. We've got lovely wafers and all sorts as well in the game. But I decided to do like a sweet like theme because there's so many sweets in this game, and I've never used them as sweets. I always use them as like a base of something else. So I'm not doing it justice if I don't do a sweet theme at least once. But yeah, don't ever say this is like Stegoland's blooming... That gingerbread house gave me nightmares, I think. Bless him. Oh. Right. I like how that looks. And need to change your colour. Because actually, once it's built, we can get rid of the tracks. So this is just a guide of where things should go, because I'm terrible at judging where they should go. Right, so maybe a deeper... What colour's raspberry? Raspberry ice cream. See? Oh, you meant in a nostalgic way. I know, I'm just ripping you, MSN. I probably shouldn't really, because not everybody knows that we play games together. What about mint ice cream? Ooh. That's too minty. That's more like menthol ice cream. Toothpaste.
Yeah.
And God knows what that colour was trying to do there. Right, I'm trying to think about this logically. Flavours of ice cream. You have like rum, don't you? So that would be like brown, but more of an orange brown. Or coffee. You can decide, is it coffee or rum? Not too sure about these now. I might move those out the way. I think they're distracting a little bit from the ice cream.
You're distracting from my other ice cream.
Yeah. That's when you know you've got too much ice cream. Are you going to have rainbow lighting like mine that Vika loves so much? Did I not give you enough rainbow lighting in the electric builds? Surely that should satisfy your need for electric lighting. And this is just going to protrude everywhere. It's still a little bit small, so we'll just do loads of them. I suppose it's good as well that these are sort of ripple, so you can either have them as a ripple colour or they can be a solid colour.
Hey, Pix.
Hi, Pix.
Lactose intolerance.
Oh, indeed. Sorry. Yeah. Probably start feeling ill just walking through this arch, wouldn't you? Kind of look like bug eyes there. I'll have to definitely do some more. I wish I had a bigger ice cream. How do these ones do it? They've got like gloopy bits coming down, and unfortunately these two are the only gloopy bits we've got in the game, and I've tried working with this splat piece and it just doesn't look that good. This one looks great on top of the, but it only fits this piece. Like Lego. It won't, you can't mash it into other ones. Of course it wants to select everything else but that. So, I hate it when you have to
try and place everything.
Usually means that you have to do it this way, where you're selecting it. Select both of them, and then you have to cancel out the ones around it, because the game just tries to... Like, why is it selecting these pieces back here? It drives me absolutely potty. Oh, okay. So, go into a scenery, you'll be able to edit the colours together. As soon as you start merging stuff with other stuff, it does this. They have very funny selection points on them. I'll move that out the way for now. You hide back there. Kind of got the shape going on already. There we go. Oh, edit you. Ink? Maybe? Do the other one as well. How's that looking? Might need the cones wedged in there as well.
Just wedge it in.
Yeah, well that's the whole point. Like, the archway.
Does look like you've given it weird sort of alien fly eyes.
I know. I will add more stuff so it doesn't look like fly eyes. Pig says, how's y'all this weekend? You've been getting a bit Americanized there. We're doing good, thank you. How about yourself? Relaxing to Swan Street. I like that you think I'm relaxing. Whereas I should take that as a compliment. It's not all action and all go on my streams, is it? Unless we start building volcanoes, and that's a different story. I don't know if this is going to look worse or better as with the bug eyes, but let's give it a go. Wedge it right up in there. Well, I quite like it when it's protruding over the side a little bit.
Yeah, because it looks like it's melty.
You're melty. You're good, relaxed too. Good, good. Actually, you know what? I might do this one again. But actually put the ice cream in it, so... There, select that. All ice cream. Show me ice cream. At least it's fitting where it's meant to go. That's a little trick. If you press X when you click on an object, the next object you choose, if you've got it still selected, will center it, which is much easier to... You're not fiddling around trying to get it to the central point, which sometimes I have a problem with. Actually, do we want the topping on top? So I'm gonna make this like a vanilla colour. Fine. There we go. Plain, boring ice cream. They haven't heard about any chemical labs exploding, so all must be good.
Either that or they're just really good at covering it up.
Yeah, you don't know. Righto. Where's the top bit? No. That looks... Again, when you put this top bit on, you can't select the bottom bit either. It only selects those two bits. Really annoying. What colour are we going to have? Chocolate, maybe? There we go. More normal. So, select all these people as a bunch. Not you. I know you want to join the group, but not allowed. You're doing research on plastic, is that why you're here? Right, Book Eyes is not working, so I'm just going to get rid of it. That looks like a really poor effort, doesn't it? The sort of thing you see at the local, like, fair. Like, yeah, it'll do. They got the art students from the local college to do it. Bye. I can't select that one even. That archway is in the way. What I probably need to do is cover this up first and then start doing the details so that I don't have to deal with the archway always getting in the way. Right, let's leave it there for now. I'll do like a base bit here with some things so that we can get rid of the archway itself. So, I'm thinking biscuits. What are those things? Macaroons? Macaroons are funny sweet, that they look delicious and then you eat one and it's like, ugh, wasn't worth it.
Yeah. What was the point?
Yeah. Rather have a hobnob or a bourbon or something. Arch in the way. Oh, it might make a nice macaroon kebab here. I was wondering whether I'd be able to use, you know, you get a lot of, in the game, there's a lot of, like, fast food, like, big pieces, and I was wondering whether you'd be able to... So annoying. Just select that. It listened to me. It did it. You could be able to do... I want to try and combine some things that aren't meant to be combined. Getting hungry from this stream. How do you think I feel? I gave up sugar about 3 weeks ago. And for the most part, I've been really strict and I've not had any bread, any rice, any chocolate, anything that's got sugar in it, I've been steering clear of. So building this, it's kind of, I have to think to myself, why am I doing this now? I'm torturing myself. But it's all for the better good. Obviously try and change the colour of these once the archway's gone. 3 macaroons is probably enough. What are the ones that... I would do the jammy dodgers, but the thought of a jammy dodger and ice cream just doesn't sit well. I know that shouldn't matter, but... So this thing is like, this is great for building like buildings with it. It's like a brick. It's great. What about the pink wafers? I love that in the UK you can get these pink wafers for like 50p for a pack of 20 or something. It's hilarious. Oh, you get withdrawal symptoms from Planet Coaster. Oh no, I see what you mean. Yeah, to get it out of your system. Yeah, I mean, been doing okay. Not really tempted, and I think this is proof that it works because I don't really. It hasn't changed. I'm just annoyed as like, oh, why am I doing this one now? Why didn't I do this build like 2 years ago? There we go. I'm just kind of put that on an angle. Down a bit so it's, yeah, that looks better at a big angle. I also want to try and shoehorn these lollipops into it because they're quite big and will take up a lot of space. 2 biscuits or more. Pick up both of these items, just copy them.
Should be stuck out the top of an ice cream like a flake.
I can do that as well. I'm just trying to cover up the archway so I can get rid of it for now. Okay. Since that slowed down, try and squash it up a bit. The thing with the biscuits is that they're okay to rest on top of each other, but I'm being careful not to have them merge because that just doesn't look realistic. You wouldn't have them gelling into each other like you can do with the ice cream. Yeah. Well done before Vicar actually sorting out that IT issue, because I would not have had a clue.
It's fine. It was just one of those kind of last minute things that when we were setting it up, I remembered. Oh, yeah, that there was an extra settings, like audio settings bit.
I never remember these things. So maybe a donut. Shoehorn some donuts in there. Milkshake ears. I was wondering with when we start putting some of the stores in, whether to do ones that are like just sweet shops, or should I do like the the typical the fries ones and beef burgers. You've come in and promised them diabetes. You may as well deliver. You can still get diabetes with fries. Sorry, I'm here to ruin everyone's day, aren't I? The educational, I'll recount all the ways that you can get diabetes. How far can you? No. Terrible. Can you imagine if you tried to eat this though, how sick you would be, because you've got biscuits, wafers, donuts, ice cream. Yeah. I say you should have savoury stuff as well. Makes a case for desserts. True.
Have a store that only sells insulin.
The insulin store. Yeah. Probably should have a couple of medical tents.
Plenty of medical tents around, yeah.
I was going to put the wafers in later, but I think we'll try and get a few of them in now. You know what? Ever since I've stopped doing the tiny pieces, the poll has been behaving itself. I don't mean the poll in chat. Nope, don't want you to go forward. Looks like a stroop. It does look like a stroop waffle, doesn't it? You know what? You could actually make a stroop waffle very easily in this game, because all you need is like, excuse me, one of the brown circular layers, and then put the other one on top. I could make like a stroop waffle and pancake store or something. A dentist ride that just shakes back and forth, simulating brushing your teeth. I wonder if you can get the drill noise, because it wouldn't be complete without that drilling horrific noise. We're doing it. But how's everybody else's day going today? Hope, because it's been a while since I've been on chat, so don't know how everyone's getting on. There we go. Look at, well, do you know what? It looks better than it did before. I'll give it that.
Looks like the weirdest kebab ever.
Yeah, like the sweetest kebab ever. Totally awesome. It needs more donuts. We don't have enough donuts in. Does entry include a free visit to the dentist? I suppose they could sell coupons.
3 out of 5 dentists recommend you do not visit this park.
Yeah, because you bite into it and you realise it's all plastic and styrofoam. This isn't real donuts that they have to hose off every couple of days. And then thread new ones. There we go. Yay, party time. Do you know what? Actually, if you went to somewhere like this in real life, I think you'd start feeling quite sick after a couple of hours. The other two offer subscriptions to dentistry. Right, I think we can probably get rid of the archway now. Although, we could probably do with the biscuits backing it up there. These are great, these ones, because, oops, going underground, don't want that. Let's move. Want to move nicely, so angle. Candy Valley sponsored by Dentist Association. Tired, Vicar?
Sorry.
You don't have to apologise. If my candy bores you. I kid. There you go, so it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's propped up by a piece of biscuit now, rather than nothing.
By Cadbury's fingers.
I know, I love Cadbury's fingers as well. That's the one thing that's been getting me playing this. It's like, oh, I love fingers, but you can't just have one. You need like 50.
You just need the entire packet. Yeah.
I know. I admit that if I had a packet of fingers, I would probably eat almost the entire packet by myself. And not feel, well, I would feel guilty, which is why you don't buy them. Again, they're a thing in the UK. You can buy packets of these Cadbury's fingers for like £1 or less. Like, that's ridiculous. No wonder we're all suffering of ill health from eating too much sugar when they sell it so cheaply. Right, I think that's covered enough to get rid of you. Yeah, you've got some scary gaps there. We'll fill that in. Now, I should be able to delete that. No problem. There we go. I'm going to duplicate you and have one at the side so we can change the colours and shapes and things. Start moving out. Ooh. Look on angle snap. There's some stuff I've got ideas for how I want to build them. This is just try it and see. Which, again, a lot of my Planet Coaster ideas have come from, oh, we'll just try it and we'll see what it looks like. Like when I built that go-kart track, I didn't know it was going to be a neon go-kart. We put some lights in it. It looked good. I was like, oh, this could be a thing.
Yeah,
and it worked out. There. It worked out super well. Ride the ice cream. I like that. It's kind of propping it up. Oh, can we have one just sticking up at the top? Like the wrong way, like someone's irate. Edit that. Do the raspberry one. That probably... Too pink. Raspberry. Back in the right spot. So again, do a copy, keep the original. Oops. Always end up pressing that at least once. Upside down ice cream.
It's like some sort of ice cream rocket.
It's like a protest, isn't it? Like, I don't like this park. Bleh.
Bleh.
Giants protest. Then we're gonna have to have like other stuff like fanning out back here so it doesn't look weird. Bring it down a lot. We also have, this might be a good place for the splatty stuff. Like the straights, maybe you could have a splat on the floor where it's fallen off. I'm not sure. We might come back to it. Right. Let us look at. So, gonna need more ice cream in there because obviously these bowls just look like spherical. They don't look like they belong yet. They're meant to be just background pieces. I probably just need to go a bit mad with the ice cream. Put a few various places how it looks. I'll sync these. Don't want that to go there. Try and get them the right way, and then I can sync them in a bit better. The balls look like they'd be jawbreakers rather than ice cream. I think it's quite accurate as an ice cream.
It's alright as a base.
Really, as well, I should be looking at it from the back end to make sure. Yeah, that looks. Oh, there'd be a lot of these. Obviously, I'm going to have to change all of these colours individually for it to work. And maybe some more biscuit bands. Oh. You could make them fruit to counteract all the shit. Well, I was thinking of making like cherries, and because you have like glacé cherries, don't you, that are sugary, and maybe I'm gonna try and make some strawberries. Sure,
yeah,
it can be done with
kind of on the top of a sundae, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe grapes would be easy. I'm trying to think of things that would be easy to make out of art shapes, and grapes would be totally easy because they're just spherical stuff with some leaves. Oh, and looks alright. Also, I can do like the fan. If I show you the this little bit over here, I did like the wafers with like fanning out. Could do something like that in the background. Oh, I could just steal that one and change the colours. See if it works upside down. Might not. Oh, I always forget. I pressed the wrong button. Select all of you. Can't be entirely sure I've selected the chocolate underneath, but...
Need to find out.
Nope. That chocolate thing is the worst to work with. Split Oop. Ooh, nice, so sticking out of the ice cream. Yeah. It saves me a heap of work knowing that it's already been pre-built. God, this looks messy. I think it's meant to, though. And I wonder, I'm going to have to flip it around and do it exactly the same the other way so that it doesn't look odd. Oh. Bit aggressive there with its turning.
Like some sort of spring-loaded trap.
Yeah. Sometimes the game gets a little bit upset and doesn't. It's like, I don't know what you want me to do, so I'm just gonna flip sporadically for you. Dessert is usually messy, but it's not a dessert if it's not messy. What's the fun of a dry dessert? Actually, by the time this sinks in, you can't see any of those bits, which is just adding to the scenery count, so I'll just get rid of those.
Yeah.
I'm already up to like 3,000 pieces because of the damn trees. The Madonna trees have used up so many of the count. Back you go. Hello. Picking out the biscuit there. I might have to move the biscuit. Ah, it looks okay from the back. What's that sticking out there? What are you? Oh, that's the biscuit. Excuse me. If I have a couple of those right the way along, I don't think it'll look too bad. Use world access. Might move that one forward a bit so that it's that way. Plus, I can stick a load of the chocolate stuff on the floor. Well. Put you forward, maybe put you back. Either one forward, one back. Bit off kilter there. Hey, straight. From the back, it's not looking great, but we can fix that. I like the way it makes us the fancy pattern over there. Oh, we're also gonna have to remember to leave room for a sign as well. Because when you walk in, you have a sign hanging up somewhere around here as well, don't you? Might have to move the upside down ice cream so it fits in. Try and get this one right slap bang in the middle. Sort of in the middle. Enough that it'll do. So I know in the Planet Coaster community there is loads of examples of people already doing this theme. So some of it probably is like influenced by what others have done, but it's kind of hard not to be when so many others have already done this theming. I just wanted to give it a go. I mean, the sort of chocolate thing over there, I feel that's quite original. And it is getting a little hot in here, so just bear with me 1 minute after I've placed this. I'm going to open the window. You guys will have to let me know if it's getting a little too noisy, because I can't guarantee that people aren't doing stuff outside as well.
It's all right. People are here for the
Yeah.
People come here for the ice cream van.
I know. It will be going past at least twice before I finish stream, I guarantee it. Okay, one more, and oops, sorry about the issues. Yeah, he will get the ice cream van. Sometimes it bleeds through even when I've got the window closed. But unfortunately, as we get into winter, I obviously won't be opening the window as much at all. That needs to come out a bit because the other side's looking... Maybe I need to put another one of those in because it looks very unsymmetrical. It's upsetting me slightly. Just squeeze another. How's that looking? Too bad. This feels very different to how that feels. But ideally what I should have done is done one half and then like copied it and done exactly the same on the other half, but be arsed with that. It looks okay. Maybe some more stroop waffles. Wedge them in there. We'll wedge all of the biscuits in.
Jam it in, just full of biscuits.
Well, yeah, it's ice cream, it's fine. I suppose we could do like the chocolate, like the little ones, and have them as Maltesers.
Huh? Yeah.
Actually, I was thinking of that for the teapot ride. Because on the teapot ride, we've got like these arches which don't really go. So I was thinking of covering them just with Maltesers or something. I can't imagine how the drive hasn't gone mad from the tunes yet. Oh, it would drive me crazy. Yeah. I think they become immune to it, to be honest, because they must be earning a decent living to be out there twice a day, all day to do it. It drives me mad having the same tune go around twice a day. Especially at the weekends. It's not so bad in the week when we're not here. I can change the colour of these. Better as something else. Also sticking at a very odd angle. Down in there. I'll probably fiddle with this for a couple of weeks now to get it right. Oh, I can hear the ice cream man. Speak of the devil. You'll be able to hear him through chat in a minute. I thought maybe he'd calm down after the summer holidays, but nope. Out in force.
Still going around.
Out in force.
People still need the air quotes ice cream.
Like Xmas music in the mouth. Yeah. We used to work at a place and at Christmas, we used to work in like in service industry, and at Christmas it was just horrendous. To hear the same tune over and over again. Again, I don't get people who say, oh, when you say, oh, what type of music do you like? And they go, cheesy. Really? That's your choice for music? I know it's fine if people do like that, but I just don't get it. It's the same when people say, oh, I just love Christmas music. It's like, why? It's made for basically commercial reasons. Because they know it'll get a lot of airplay. I just couldn't do it myself personally. Enjoy that. At some point I'm going to have to change the colour of the ice cream before it gets buried. Over the Planet Coaster music isn't driving everyone potty as well. because it can get a little bit much. Hoping that Planet Zoo has a better soundtrack. Like Christmas music during Christmas, exactly. I think you must you know, it's a case of madness if you like it any other time of year, really. Like, I know some people who like to celebrate Christmas starting in September. It's like, why? You haven't even had Halloween at that point, and you're missing out on one of the better times of the year for holidays then. That and One Day in June.
Yeah. Ever since I let Satan into my life, I really enjoy listening to Christmas music on a loop for 15 hours straight. By the end of the day, you're just sort of gibbering and drooling and wondering, do they know it's Christmas? How will we ever know?
Right, I think I'm getting rid of some of these because I think it's a bit much. Distracting. We'll have one and then a break, one and then a break. Move that up soon. Just getting a little too... It looked like a cardboard cutout at the back. You can't change the colour of the fan wafers, so... Sometimes less is more. Some of the stuff I have looked at where people are building on Planet Coaster, I do think that it's like jewellery, where take a look at it, and if it's too busy, just take some of it away. Like, never wear a necklace and a bracelet and earrings at the same time. You look weird. I see some women do that. I'm like, tone it down. You know, take. If you're gonna wear a necklace, don't wear earrings. If you're gonna wear earrings, don't wear a necklace. Oh, here we go.
Hey!
Everyone bask and enjoy the sounds of the ice cream man.
Ice cream man hype.
Right, I think you can be normal colour. You can be brown. I'm just gonna be. My dad used to call chocolate like what they were. He wouldn't. I think he didn't know how to say mint choc chip, so he'd go the minty one or the green one. It's like, it. Say it properly. Ooh, that's quite an electric one, isn't it?
It's a very vibrant ice cream.
Oh, you missed it. Don't worry,
Sure,
he'll be
he'll be
round the
back very
corner
soon.
soon. He'll be back soon. I've definitely seen those sort of colour ice creams though in those progressive stores. Don't think I can get hold of that one, so you're going to have to be Raspberry Ripple. Nope, the wafer is dominant in that scene.
Dominant wafer.
Yeah. I'm sure when we go to the ice cream shop, they have all sorts of different colours, and I'm getting dumped on what colours to use now. I shouldn't be. Oh, don't tell me the wafer's dominant there as well. Ah, get it from that side. What about blue? Do we have blue ice cream?
Make, like,
In
sort of
Planet
blue-
Coasterland, you
they
do.
You like sort of bubblegum ice cream.
Yeah, I don't think that looks too bad. That's out a little bit, I guess, but maybe another brownie one. What about brown and there we go, mint choc chip, proper mint choc chip. Mirth ice cream is popular here. Oh, disgusting though. Shouldn't all ice cream be disgusting for you, Pix? I suppose you can't help it. Got yellow. Lemon. Definitely lemon, not the other kind. Raspberry Ripple. Or Smurfs. Keep looking at the greens, so like you don't need that much green. What about black ice cream? Would you have black ice cream? That's the one that's gone off at the back. People, I suppose you could have a blue cheese one. Let's make it that horrible blue cheese colour. Which would be slightly green. Oh yeah, that one. That one looks like it's past its sell-by date for sure.
Yeah. That's like, ugh.
Oh god, it's so...
Solar ice cream.
I bet you some dirty bastard has sold that somewhere. I bet you any money. That's... Ooh, we'll have fancy cheese ice cream. I bet you someone's done it. So this is looking messy, but I don't hate it. Which is something. I think maybe we need one of these up at the top. More lollipops. I wonder when I'm going to open this park as well, because I have got a ride there ready to go, but I haven't got any facilities or anything in here yet.
Yeah, so you're going to get people like, yeah, we can go ride the one ride, but you can't eat or poop anywhere.
Maybe that's why the lake is
in the
brown.
chocolate river.
That's why the river's the chocolate river's brown. Not really chocolate. We won't say that. So more donuts maybe. More pink wafers sticking out. Do some more pink wafers. Don't come out there. Holocron, welcome. About to go bike riding.
Oh, hope you have good weather for it.
Have fun. Yeah, I hope you have the weather for it. And that way. I forget that some people have a life. And I spend all day on the PC. Oh, don't do that. I think it's distracting because I've got too much other stuff around here. I might have to move all this back.
Too busy.
It's too busy. I can't see it properly because I just keep seeing all this rubbish. Move you back a bit. So the crowd over here are like, oh no, it's not near the crowd. They're like they're looking over. Oh, I can see stuff edging closer. They must be ready to open soon. Yes, again. There. I can get rid of that one. I don't need those. I don't like the splat on the floor. Maybe the splats need to be at the side. And these need to go on a path, otherwise I'll forget that we've got them. I'll just move them up there. They're out the way. They don't go with that bit of the park. Oh, dead. Or just a flump. I had Gwen Stefani in my head then. Oh, you're just a flump. They're quite nice and evenly paced. Blood splats? No! MSJN will have no blood splats in my park. Unless it's a gore ride. And plenty of blood splats. That's sufficiently mad. Oh, we haven't got enough of these things. More biscuits.
More.
I need to cover up this pretend ice cream ball is looking particularly fake. Try and cover it up a little bit more. MSN approves of the entrance in general, hopefully. Doesn't look as impressive from the back. Look at all that raspberry ripple. I'll do that off screen so that I'm not going to put you through another million changes of colour, ice cream colour changes. Maybe some more ice cream on the floor. Maybe more of these upside down. I don't have to change the colours, just change it that way. Oh, this is the broken one. That's what she said. Right. Oh, we don't want it crossing over.
Don't cross the streams.
Don't cross the ice streams. My pun game is off. Now that should deserve a splat on the floor. Do the other side first. I mean, Ice Cream Mountain would be a good idea, but I dread to think how long that would take to build. Don't cross the chocolate streams. I have no idea what you mean, Everstan. His puns require punishment. Oh god. Good job Ninja Pumpkin's not around. He just takes it to the next level. Alright, so you're doing puns. Let me help you out and show you how you're doing it wrong. Right, need a biscuit. Need a biscuit. I love these ones because just the detail on it where it's got the little Planet Coaster logo on. Oh, and look at the bottom of this. Like, oh no, it's not these ones. It's the buttons. I just can't believe the details. If I flip this the other way, they've actually got the Planet Coaster like stamped into the back of it. I can't believe the detail of that. It's just crazy. People would think to do that. And it's only on the good quality chocolates you get the button. You get the stuff on the back of it. The like bog standard buttons, you don't even get that. This is sticking out quite a bit. Protruding too much. Just do a couple more of these and just merge them around like that. So like I never thought I could do that. To make them look big, I could just merge them around like that, and it looks like it's the same piece. They kind of look bigger, but you haven't got the bottom bit on it. Punitive damage, I should say. I bet you all sat there and are we nearly done with this entrance? No! Splats. Splats. I can't wait to do something with the pinata because I just adore animals so much. It's like so cute. I'd do a pinata farm. Do my own Viva Pinata like setup on it. The entrance is never done. To be fair, on the other gate build I always said I would go back to the entrance. I never did. kind of... Well, I probably should finish that off at some point. It may be my Christmas game that I go back to. You're working longer on this entrance than the wait time in an average bag company GTA race. Oh.
Customs off.
Customs, please. Please. No, we don't want that to be grass at the bottom. It looks silly. So what I've been doing when I've been covering the ground is I've been using the normal art shapes but putting like this brown chocolate colour on. So I might do that again there. Figure out what colour that is actually. It's 311A03 apparently. Scenery. Ice cream murder. Man nuggets. Oh, is that from the GTA race? It's been that long since I've done GTA racing that I probably would fail instantly. And I have no clue. Right. Colour. Size, I should say. How come you didn't do the right colour that I copied? Oh, is it not copied it properly and that's giving away stream names? Everyone ignore that last number. Okay. We should bring Man Nugget Racing back at some point. Well, I'm happy to do. I've been playing GTA. I've been dabbling in GTA recently. Granted, that's me just sat at a casino cursing, but yeah.
Usually the
I am up 16k.
Usually what happens in casinos is gonna sit here and curse quietly.
I'm up at the moment. I'm up 16k, so I'm not complaining. But I'm not promoting gambling because I know some of us here can't do it, which is a real shame. You wouldn't want to build new races. I'm sure we'd all love you to build new races, by the way. Apart from Vicar. You know, his stance on racing. Actually, street races I'm okay with. I'm not happy about... I don't like the like racetrack ones because too many people cheat. The street ones, you can't do the buffering thing off the side of the track, which kind of makes it fairer. And you've got more hazards in the way, so it's not based on so much on skill. I wonder if we should make like a character or something that sits here. Hello, children. I'm the ice cream man. That won't be as creepy as that, I promise. Vicar loves to turn left.
Don't try and put it on me because you guys can't accurately plot a course.
Just don't blame me because I wasn't driving. I was the backseat driver complaining. Okay. Need terrain to lower that ground. Yep. Flattened foundation. Peel that bit back. See, I automatically want to go for bushes and things, but like bushes...
Business as usual then MSVN.
What's that?
He was pointing in a straight line toward the boys.
I'm sure you're allowed to. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad to be getting back into Planet Coaster after I've been stuck down an Atlas hole for the last few months. And this is really... Part of me is I wanted to get back into this, but also trying to prep for Planet Zoo. Needed to get back into the swing of how the mechanics work. Joe, when I built this, I didn't realise how annoying it is that everything's on a curve that meets the path, so you have to curve it with it. Didn't think that one through. It'd be nice if there was some way to clip things to other things as well, so you didn't just have to slide them into place constantly. But it's not like I'm asking for the world on a stick, is it? Or moon on a stick. So will you be streaming Planet Zoo beta? Or when it's beta, definitely. We can share the pain of learning together. Hopefully none of my animals die. Well, I know they will. But hopefully not straight away. There we go. The stick from that side's completely missing. What do we think? I think that's sufficient as an entrance, I guess. Okay, let's save it all as one piece then.
One giant piece.
Yeah.
To be fair, when it's all together,
not
it looks pretty
you.
good.
I know that those little pieces there want to join the party, but sorry, no. What I want to do here is like a little sort of maybe a ticket office or something, because I want to use this this little water wheel in the stream river. I wonder as well whether it's a good, because this is circular, I don't know whether to use it on all four sides. Because they're all the same, so... Oh, your Wi-Fi's better. Excellent. Nothing worse than when your Wi-Fi's down. They come visit. I don't even know if rhinos are in the game. I know the hippos are, so we can have a hippo party.
You would assume they would be. I mean, they're a pretty staple kind of safari zoo animal, aren't they?
They haven't got penguins though. Oh, it looks dope. Thank you. Julia the Babe, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, hey. Welcome over.
Half-time break in Liverpool game. Hands up, I know zero about football. A population higher than the rhinos in Africa. Now, I don't know whether this needs to move further over this way, but I kind of made a lump in the grass there, so if we want to move this over, the lump's got to go.
Match the lump.
Yeah, because it's already looking a bit lumpy at the back here. It's like that's a trip hazard claim waiting to happen, isn't it? With like the concrete going a bit up and down. Spam penguins in a crammed enclosure, as everyone does. I wish I could. They don't have penguins. No penguins in the game so far.
Do you reckon they could be added in an update pack? As they do.
My guess is it will definitely. There will be a marine DLC.
Yeah, that's probably a good bet, because they have because in Planet Coaster they have kind of like expansions and like content packs, don't they? So you'd imagine it'd be pretty much the same.
Of course it is. That's where they make their money.
Zoo.
Okay, so here I wanted to do like a little fishing pier, so get me the biscuits. And probably sideways. I'm hoping there's a character that will fit as well. You. So I managed to catch the end of Ali's stream this morning. She wasn't having a fun time with it at all.
Oh, was it? Did she moved on to Blair Witch, hadn't she?
Yeah, the game is just really glitchy, so.
Hmm.
And it's never fun playing a glitchy game.
No. Was it like? Was she playing it on PC? Do we know? Or was it like just a glitch with the hardware or the game itself?
I
is just a
joined.
glitchy mess?
I joined so late. I would not know. Okay. How far out would a pier go? That might be a bit far. A little bit far, so get rid of some of those. It's a sausage raft?
Sausage raft confirmed.
Well, I was thinking, it's a chocolate lake. We need, like, dessert-themed boats. So, possibly, I don't know how I'd do it, but a banana boat. Banana boats in the river.
I can't remember the last time I caught an Ali stream. She generally streams at times where
she does.
I'm in bed.
Well, it's unfortunate, isn't it? But that's you can't help that, can you? You're on different time zones.
Which I feel bad because I probably should be trying to mod a couple of them, but it's like, yeah, I just. So you can just see tons of endless DLCs from Planet Zoo. Because there's like a gazillion species of different animals.
Exactly, it's endless. It's not like a Planet Coaster where you're going to get to a finite point.
Yeah, because they'll probably because you got all sorts of different things, haven't you? Where it'll be released in like themes. So yeah, you're right. They'll probably like a marine one, and I don't know.
I definitely think there's going to be a sea one.
Okay, bye, Lucky Lucas. Thank you.
Lucas, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, marine, totally. Probably, I'm thinking aquarium, maybe. Well, that's what I'd like to see. And the other theme I was thinking they could probably do. Birds, aviaries and all that. Now they added chairs in the game, but I don't, unless I use one of the DLC ones that not the DLC, the Maker's Toolkit ones I picked up. Toolkit items. So I picked up these little candy floss bags that they had in. I can't see it very well because it's trying to go into the floor. So we'll put it on a wonk. Look. So someone's made these candy floss bags that I thought would fit in quite well when we do. I'm going to do a cotton candy. Sorry, it's called, isn't it? Yeah, new ideas for Atlas. Okay, these ones, the IKEA chair. I think this is the only chair that I've got unless I create like a stool or something. But okay. Doesn't want to sit right with the... Actually, no, tell a lie. We're going to have to do it out of candy, aren't we? Because everything's made out of candy. The trees are candy. The only thing I haven't got that's candy is these bushes. Because I'm not sitting here doing piece by piece for leaves.
You have little candies that you can set down as kind of like a stool.
Yeah, that's it. Of these ones, I have cola cubes. Cola cube seats. Or we could have them sat on a... Ooh, I wonder if you can do... If I copy that one... That one. Have a little stool that they sit on. Remember to put a bin next to a bench. This isn't a bench though, it's a stool. Hey. I might change this later. We'll see. Also a key. I forgot to follow my own rules where you place it after you...
In the epic Atlas battle. Julie said, "Love the video with the MSJ
Oh, that was brilliant.
Down.
That was a stroke of genius. That because MSGN was showing off his pink light before we started the game. It's like, look, I've got a light on me and it illuminates everything pink. And because I was recording at the time and it got really dark, I'm like, MSGN, put your lights on, because it needs to be able to see, and it just fit in so well at the right time. It was absolutely hilarious. I'm glad you enjoyed that, because it works so well. Like, we're going down, we may as well go down glorious. Right, props, animatronics. And we're looking for people. Sorry, there's a helicopter outside doing something. I wish there was a way to search for people. Just on their own. Now, I'm sure there's somebody sitting down somewhere. But what if I try to sit? Because it said stunt woman sit. So if I just do sit. Hey, we get a nice view of people sitting. What sort of person do we want? Do we want the guy that's manspreading? Pirates sitting, stuntman arc. Or the archaeologists will look best. You look sufficiently grumpy to be a fisher.
He's sitting there really grumpy because he's like, this is a chemical lake, there's no fish in here.
Well, I've got an idea for the fish. It's not going to be fish that he picks out. I want to see if there's a way if I can make, like, jellyfish. Ah! Jellyfish, get it? Oh, his blooming legs are sticking out. Right, that's going to have to go down further. Select them both. Might have to dangle his legs a bit over the side there, because now his things out all the time. Oh well, we'll have to deal with that. It doesn't look that bad. Right, fishing pole. Probably the electrical cable is going to be best. That's a bit big. There we go, that one. I wonder if there's anything you can use for a tackle box. I think possibly they don't have very thin wires in the game. Wire. Might have to be the rope line, and we'll just have to guess that it's okay. Not ideal, but it'll do. Oh. Oh, don't do that. The bombastic. Just tell all the names of all of your bum ships. You have a ridiculous amount of bum ships. This is in the game Atlas, by the way, that we've been quite heavily playing that, which is the kind of like Sea of Thieves, but better. I think it doesn't need to be straight. Oops. how does that look? It kind of, you get the general idea of what I was doing. Now, I'm thinking like a jellyfish. So what I've been using for jelly pieces is these things. Wonder whether whether the jelly bean will work. Possibly. As what I want to avoid is going too big. Let's try one of these and see how big it looks again. That's rather big. Might get away with it. Is he saying that how small are the smallest art shapes as well?
Back in a second.
Okay. Oh, I mean that's quite small, so this might work actually. Oh yeah, that's actually smaller than that thing's. Oops. Stay with him. Get rid of you. And that might be okay. I might lose. That's too big. I really wish they'd make smaller art shapes just to give us a bit of flexibility. How extra small is the extra? Do you have a flat one? Better. What? Center it. Hey. Merge them together now. I do have in a mouth. There we go. Got a bum steer, the salty bum steer, the dragon bum steer, the bombastic and the Cheerio. Yeah, you've got an awful lot of ships. Anything small we can use as a fin. I don't know whether the pipes. Normally I use the pipes as eyes, and I don't think it'll work this time. I'll use a tiny ball. Probably using an art shape. What I may do is figure this out later. I'm not spending the entire stream trying to make a fish. That doesn't work. A lot of what I do in Planet Coaster is just trial and error. If it doesn't work, try something else. That doesn't work, try something else. In the bottom bit, okay. Apart from where it's sticking. How long is that one? I wonder if I can get away with the smaller rope. I'm gonna try smaller rope. Not rope. That's the 4 meter. Try a 2 meter. Hey, we have the bump ships builder in as well. Oh, why is that gone? It's not looking sufficiently fishy at the moment. Well,
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Welcome to stream.
Is there a fish in game that I've completely... Fish. Only that one. Can you imagine that coming off the sides of the... That'd be purely terrifying. Not shark. No, it's only the animatronics sharks. Might look on the workshop later and see what else other people have done to make fish. This looks alright. Doesn't look very sweet like. I suppose I could go over it with some of the sides. So keep going back to these ones because they're small. They're small. Have a look. Looks on the page. Well, actually, it might be easier. I could do that. They're just fishing jellyfish. Oh, you're getting toothache at all the sweets. Have you seen? Yeah. This is diabetes. Like, as soon as you walk through the entrance, it's just diabetes. I think I'll have the fish faceless for now, and I'll come back to it when I can have a serious think of how that should be. But I think there is a bucket in the game that we can have him collecting stuff in a bucket as well. That's too sweet. Why is it upside down as well? There you go, on your pier. It could look worse, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the boats. I've already got. Maybe we could just decorate that whole thing. It's like a polos and stuff on the roof, and this. I think I might use that as a base, and then I'll try and do some sort of banana boat with it. It'll just need arch shapes to curve around the sides, and then you can have this as the paddle at the back. I'm okay with that. And we'll put like some whipped cream and stuff on it to make it look a bit more sugary. Game's back on, so I'll be back in a bit. No problem, Julia. We'll catch you later, and thanks for stopping by. Cool. Okay. Now this thing here, I was gonna use this as the candy floss. What's it called in the States? Cotton candy. Cotton candy. Basis of the ride. So have like, you know, have the entrances coming out here, then have a cotton candy store in the middle. And I thought like you could make like a cylindrical sort of base around it and have that as the metal basin with like bits of cotton candy fluff coming off the sides. I think that could work. It's just a case of Right, I'm gonna have to do the cylinder trick. So the cylinder trick is with this little post piece in the middle, and you can make cylindrical sort of things around the side. So I'll do a copy. What I have to do is make sure I'm getting the middle of it, so it doesn't let me copy it that way. What's it called? Monty Leone. I'll just pick. For Monty. Ugh. Gonna hide it under a bit more. Yeah. I'll just do another one. So I need a post piece. Building post. Or one this time. You stick it in the middle where the is. Oh, there's a way you used to be able to move it. Ah, there we go. Make sure it's slap bang in. Look in the middle of the post. Don't laugh at that. That was terrible.
It tickled me. You're not the boss. You're not the boss of what I find funny.
Scenery. Heart shapes. Need a boat. I want to go for the biggest sheet that we've got. I did say sheet there, not swearing. That doesn't look like it's straight to me, even though it's on. Must be my eyes deceiving me. The thing is, if it's too tall, I can move it down. That probably is too. Either one size down. Might not go right up to... Oh, just about. Just about. It's a tiny little bit not over the top of it, that's fine. So let's get us one of those. Move it up a bit so you can see. That's moving right, doesn't it? Up it. What's in your way?
Little fly. Some little fly or something.
You're a weird little fly.
This is true, it doesn't change the fact.
That's about even. Now, do we want the gate showing on the side or the outside? Probably on the inside's probably better. And I want some sort of lip there. Change the colour first. And it's a shame we haven't got like a sheet metal that I could use for this.
Yeah.
We don't have any sort of metal.
There's no option for like metallic colouring, is there?
No. Yeah, the only metal we have is sort of... No, that's no good even, because it's got holes in it. This will have to do. Now, I did use like a grey colour for this thing over here. But if I keep them the same, then it's kind of expanding the illusion that this is metal. How's the quality, by the way, on stream? Because I had a warning come up saying, oh, your bitrate's too slow, you're bad quality stream. I tried to look into it.
The visual quality seems to have been fine.
I guess
no
it's
drag
maybe
or anything.
It might be if you're playing like PUBG or something, then you would have a problem.
Maybe, yeah.
This isn't fast enough pace for it to... Yeah, that's okay, it'll do. And... scenery... We want... probably arch shapes again. And the cylinder top. Apparently that's the smallest cylinder we've got, so... do. I really wish they'd give us smaller arch shapes. I mean, you get tiny pieces of things as well, so... I feel like they should have allowed us to have smaller these bits. There we go, there's a rim. Don't want to select the whole ride. Get rid of the ride once I've done this. Hello? We're gonna have to like a doorway or something there as well. That bit. Right, so select the whole ride. Actually, in fact, I can move the ride out of the way because it ain't gonna let me select that bit without selecting that ride as well. Where did you come from? Have it? Listen, why are you not? There we go. Oh, it's because I'm pressing the I button instead of selecting the pieces. When you're in building, it's a different selection mode than when you're not. It's all very confusing sometimes, and it doesn't surprise me that a lot of people just gave up. But this tiny little gap to fill in the middle. More shapes. I wonder if we need to do it one bigger and then fill it with shapes so that we've got enough room for, because these are quite wide on their own. Right, we'll try it this way for tiny shapes. So, see. The only issue with this is going to leave a... Mind you, I suppose they're very smooth, aren't they, on the inside? Oh, we'll figure this out. We'll do it bigger then. Because you have to go in degrees of, I think, 15, like for it to be a perfect circle at the end.
It's really odd, is it? Because they don't have any like sort of curved arcs or anything, do they?
I think they have a few. It's just not much. At least I know with the 15-degree angle thing that this should fit in, because it's a perfect 15 degrees, so it should fit perfect.
That's cool. Oh, see, that's cool. So you can set in precise angles.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
It fits in perfectly like that. Yeah, the only reason I didn't get this for a while is because maths. And you know what I'm like with maths. Close that gap just as much as we can. That's alright. That keeps the shape enough for you to know what it is. All of you, but not the middle bit. Actually, I do need first of all. This is also make a perfect circle. It seems like a ball ache, but it's worth it. Otherwise, you actually spend longer trying to make your circles if you don't. Well, good. So in this way you can make all sorts of intricate like oval shapes and anything like with a dome. And because I've tested it on that one, I know it's going to fit perfectly. Don't delete the whole bloody building.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is, it's a neat trick, isn't it? Actually, I won't do that. I need to move. We like to move it, move it. You over here. Oh, it's a shame the doors don't meet up when I'm creating.
Is it possible to move them so they do line up, or is it
Not those ones, because they're the internal part of the game.
Oh, okay. So, all right. They're not the ones that you move in place.
Actually, the only thing, don't move that. It really infuriates me that you try and select a piece and it selects the ride. Like it doesn't seem to matter how far, unless you're like really inside the piece you want to move. It's like, oh, you want me to move the game? No. Let's take you off angle. You're lined up perfectly. I'm gonna have to do it so it's not lined up perfectly. To be fair, if we we'll leave the whole middle bit out, and then we can just repeat those bits at the side so that they come through. What's more important? We should angle it down like they do I'm sure it's not a straight bowl, is it, in a candy? It's more like that, isn't it? Or am I thinking of something else? It's never a straight bowl, Vicar, is it? Are you listening?
Sorry, what?
Like, it's never a straight. It's never a straight bowl, is it? It's sort of angled.
Yeah, but I mean, it's. To be fair, I mean, it's the ride perfectly. I suppose the ride would be perfectly circular as well, wouldn't it?
No, I mean angled as in it's not flat, the bowl. Or is it?
No, the flat. No, it's on a. Those type of rides are on a.
Not the ride.
on
I'm
an
talking
incline.
about a candy floss machine.
I don't know. They're usually. I don't remember what they look like. No, they are usually.
Sort
Yeah,
of
they're usually
angled.
just kind of a cylinder, aren't they, with the spinny thing in the middle.
I always thought they were on a bit of an angle. Don't know if that's me.
I mean, maybe. I don't know whether they have to be or not. I suppose there's probably nothing stopping them from being like that. To be fair, they're normally just kind of built into a box or something, aren't they? So it's hard to tell. Essentially, I think it's just like a big cement mixer for sugar.
Very much. Get rid of. That's not too far out. We just need to bring that. We'll have to get rid of that
Well,
one.
maybe just-
Bring that wall out. Otherwise, you won't be able to get in. Why you'd want to ride in the scary metal cage, I don't know, but... Actually, that one ends at not too bad a point. You're going to get some McDonald's. Well, enjoy, Mr. Ann. We'll catch you later on if you tune in when you're back. The inside of this... Well, I'll put the... We'll put the path in first. And I need to click on the ride first. That's it. Place entrance. I'm hoping they let me place the exit at the main. Yes. Oh, it's already doing the path for me. Nice. That's a dangerous stairway. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck on that one.
Simple concrete. Simple concrete. But we're gonna have to do some sort of beam there, so move the path back a little bit and then start lowering it. Actually, you probably want to do one straight one while it's start curving it round, go down. Right under the bridge as well. And that's a bit.
Starting to look a bit like a Skylines pedestrian walkway.
It is a little bit.
That's like the shady underpass.
That's just how janky the game is, though. That's not my fault. Same with Skylines. I didn't make it that way. That's just how the game is. I'm gonna have to do something about that, though. That's horrific.
It just makes me laugh the way that the game suddenly thinks, oh, this is what you want to do. rather than thinking, yeah, this is not humanly possible.
I mean, we could just do a wider stairway and it doesn't look that bad. 6 is looking bad. 7. Why does it want to automatically connect? Can I shift and roll or do something to stop it automatically connecting? No. Like, well, you're stuck with this weird ass. Fine. That doesn't look quite as bad when it's made a bit bigger. And a weird little path thing under here as well. Game is so crazy sometimes with its pathing.
Game, why are you so crazy?
I suppose we should forgive them because, like, the rest of it, I mean, the volume of rides and the level of I've never had a game where they allow you to place so much and squeeze it all in together. Now, I should have probably kept that circle as well because I think we need to do another just to cover up this bit on the outside as well. I'm able to copy that. Actually, I've still got the other piece there. I can do it from that. CPU. Boost. This in the middle. Shape. I want to go with like a thicker thing around it because it doesn't matter if it goes in the base. It'd help if I put the angles to that one. Angle snap. I have to do it the it would be too wide for it.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to go. Don't mind them taking up a little bit of the path because they're obviously not going to be. Place the entrances so they don't technically, they're not going to go around the rest of that building, so that should work. Oh. I just want to get rid of the fence around the side because it's not needed. That one and that one. Oh, they are part of the same building. Cool. Okay. Building. Select from both. Copy. Right. You too. Ooh, there's a little gap, but I should be able to fill that with one piece. There's the little piece. Do I select you? then fill you with. Oh, too little. Slightly bigger. Have to widen more. I just can't get enough. Fit both of them. Weird that it's done its lower. Right. Big metal box. I mean, this is kind of, it shows you how it works, but it's not really inspiring. It's when you do like the cylindrical trees and domes and all that sort of stuff, it comes into its own. This is more a practical use to hide up where when you're doing a ride skin. It's still important, but not as fun. I think instead of getting rid of that, I'm going to duplicate it, get rid of the middle bit. Like, hello, I'm being cemented in concrete.
Once you go in, you can't come back out again.
Yeah. Turn that off. Doesn't quite add up. We'll figure it out. The more important thing is, it makes sense inside. Quite as much as I'd want it to. The ride, bloody skin. Go up a little and see all. I guess they all have a little bit of a lip. Need to fill that. Suppose if I do it on the wonk again, it'll help. No showing up. Well, it's not going to be a complete metal box when I finish with it either, because that'd be hideous. Right. A little bit off centre there, but I don't think that matters so much. Giving the idea. Move. Oops. I don't need. Hold. Because we can have that gate there, because otherwise it's.
Yeah.
That is sufficiently
Industrial.
cotton candy-esque bowl.
Yeah.
There's got some goo going up the inside as well. So what I'm going to do is get a big fluffy pink stuff now to go on the insides.
Pink fluff.
And then have it spilling out around here, I think. So we need to make something that looks sufficiently candy floss. Say it right. Right. My art shapes again. I guess it's a case of just enough.
Mm.
I help as well if I change the colour now before I get too far.
Yeah, so you don't have to individually go and change them all.
Shame I can't change the colour of the snow in the game. Because that comes out really fluffy.
Maybe it'd be good to have a few different tones so it's not just the same colour, or is it going to be too much of a pain?
I don't think it would work if you had different colours, because it won't
No, I'm
gel.
just thinking yeah, fair enough, yeah.
It's not like you can change the hue on a piece of it. You'd have to change the hue on all of it. Move that into position. It tastes like bubblegum now. Back. Given the theme of what I was looking for. I've got, what I can do is do like a massive bag of sugar here. That will help. Or have it coming off a stick as well. Then they don't have any big cotton candy like statues in the game like they have with most of the other. They have a lot of like stuff for the shops, like fries and things that are made into models, but not quite for this one. Yeah, I'll make it work. Kind of looking like butt cheeks a little bit. A lot of bums stuck out of the wall.
Make sure to do that just when MSJM wasn't here.
I know. It's like I was waiting for it. I hope nobody wants to walk around the walkway there. So they will do, and they have to be careful not to take up too much of the walkway, or they'll be crawling over the blooming thing, won't they? I bring you good tidings of great joy, which you will probably be entirely indifferent to. Liverpool stayed on top of the league after coming back from a goal down to beat the Geordie side 3-1. Woohoo! I will honestly say it means absolutely nothing to me. my father would be so upset with me because he was a staunch Liverpool fan, and I'm so indifferent. Well, do you know what? If I'd met someone that was into football, I may have got into it. Just that, kind of follow what interests your other half has, and since you're not into football, kind of just never got into it. Fair enough. Well, I'm sure it's made you very happy, so yay for you. I was just looking at the back. Not too bad apart from that little bit sticking out. Those make it stick out a bit more. We'll slide it down the back way like it's kind of overrun.
It's growing.
Spilling out over the back. I thought that this bit here looked a bit Minecrafty. Like, finally playing Minecraft. I'm sure I would have been good at it, just never got into it. This is actually quite calming, just doing piece by piece bits like this. Big piece sticking out. Sure, a lot of people are sat there like, how the hell do you have the patience just to sit there and move pieces around for hours on end? It's like, well, I get used to it after a while. That drip down, is it? Looks delicious. What time are we on anyway? How long have we been?
It is 25 past 2. We've been about 2.5 hours.
Okay,
2 hours 25 so far.
I'm Careful now not to overrun. So anybody interested in Planet Zoo, we will be going straight onto that when the beta lands in a couple of weeks. And hopefully doing quite a lot of it. Can't wait to mess around with animals instead of rides. It's pretty much the same game, but instead of... Well, actually, no, that's a lie. You've got an awful lot more management stuff to do in a zoo than... If a ride breaks down, then it's like, yeah, the ride's broken. If an animal breaks down... I'm so heartless, aren't I?
Feed it to the lions.
Well, the lions can come and sort of eat stuff as well if you accidentally put them in the same cage, or you purposely put them in the same cage, which I'm sure many people will be testing out.
Oh god, that'll be one of the first thing people do. It's the same with the Jurassic World. You're gonna get the people who are like, oh, let's just put loads of herbivores and carnivores together.
Depends how you enjoy your game, though, isn't it?
Julius, damn animals always breaking down and shit. Breaking down, what do you call it? Dying, that's the word.
Oh, I think my chat has messed up, so I'll just check that.
Are you on live chat or top chat? Because
bloody top chat again.
I don't know. I hate it. I don't know why it defaults to top chat every time. It's the most annoying
weird,
thing,
isn't it?
Especially if you're modding. I think if you're a mod, it should automatically go live chat because top chat is pointless to a moderator.
There we go. That's back. Just to make sure, because you never know, do you? And we need smaller balls. Do you think MS Gen's ears are pricking up, aren't they?
He's in a queue in McDonald's somewhere and he's like looking around going, something's happening. I'm needed somewhere. There are innuendos happening.
They're innuendoing without me.
No, he's out getting McDonald's.
His weekly fast food. Giving up sugar. Like I can't eat any of that anymore.
But the thing is, he probably hasn't been doing it because it's a stream tradition. You've been keeping him healthy.
I know. I've been keeping him healthy while he hasn't been doing that. This is going to be interfering with people on the ride, isn't it? Can't have that. I can't have that.
To be fair, there's like if something goes wrong with the ride and you get sort of flung out, at least you've got like a nice soft cushion.
That depends whether this is solid plastic or not.
I was going to say, yeah, you think, oh, that'll save me. Like, no, it's fiberglass.
Oh, I don't like that. It's coming through
my bones.
Because that's so thin, we have to put them both sides, whether I want to or not, because it's just showing through. What should we call this one? Cotton flinger? I don't know. I'm terrible coming up with names.
Flossmeister.
Flossmeister. I can't have your balls showing. Not your bright pink ones, anyway. Right, so I think the guests may clip through there a little bit when they're getting into the ride, but who cares? Oh yeah, I was gonna have it dropping down here as well. Oh, we could make the floor pink. There. Big flat shape. I always forget because that's going to pick up the damn ride. Need to do it elsewhere and then put it in position. Also, it's not flat. Screw you then. Try that again. Scenery. big flat shape on the floor. Turn it around and make it probably a darker pink than the floss bit there itself. I'm very Barbie pink. What? You think of something bad up?
No, I was just so Julia's going there. If your balls are that big and pink, you might want to have that checked out.
Yeah, I'm not getting all the chat for some reason, even though I've just said, show me live chat. You'll just have to read out all the comments that are funny. Of the way that when your park isn't open, they just sit tapping the machine for like months on end.
Just
Hello?
still trying to figure it out. Go, button.
Is anyone here?
Button no work.
Nobody's playing. I mean, I could open it up, but there's no toilets. The people are gonna have a bad time. Oh, are you kidding me? Pressed escape instead of copy over on that one. Fine. Again. Got a lot of work done today.
We have the encroaching tumors ride.
They can cross their legs. Who goes to park toilets? Yucky. Full of sticky kids. Wish you might know. Why are kids always sticky? I just don't understand. What are they doing that gets sticky?
Depends what age kids you're teaching. It's just the kids they'll touch anything and they're just not hygienic. They just don't clean. And sticky seats.
Sticky. Oh no, sticky seats. That must be fun. I'm gonna put flumps in the middle of here.
You really don't want to know why they're sticky.
Yeah. Flumps. You kidding me? Are they not called flumps? Right. Fine. I'll pick it from the big massive pile then.
No, I think that's a brand name.
Marshmallow what? Marshmallow twist. It's a flump. It's a frickin' flump.
No, but Flump's a brand name.
Oh, okay. No, isn't it? Also a weird, like, knock on. It's been sat in the cupboard for too many months colour, this one.
Yeah, that's the one that you sort of like just like fell to the back and it's like 3 Halloweens old.
Yeah, it's a bit wet and full of cat hair. Right, not orange, no pink. Oh, excuse me, gonna sneeze? Nope, thought I was gonna sneeze. I didn't sneeze. No, don't reset. Okay. And I can't remember what colour are flumps really. They're not like a yellow, are they?
I thought they were
Like
just
a
white.
red. No, they're twisty colours.
Something. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of marshmallows. I don't
Neither
know.
am I, but you know, everyone knows what a flump is.
Well, no, clearly that's a lie because I don't. Well, I don't know what they look like. I thought they were just like little, just white.
No, they're pink and...
Are they the twisty ones? Or?
Yes. Like...
Are they just like pink and white? Like pink and white spiral?
But I've put a bit of blue in there for some... Let's have a bit of random. Break up the flump a bit.
Well,
Of
from the
course,
look of
everyone
them, they're
knows what
like
a flump is.
green, pink, yellow, and white by the look of it. Oh, but there's some with blue, some that are just pink and yellow.
Right, so it seems to be random colours, so I'm good.
It seems to be, yeah. Or maybe these are like retro ones and new ones.
It's all just sugar at the end of the day.
Yeah. So you see like 4 different colours, so that's probably legit. Yeah.
Might have gone overboard with the lostness at the back there. Right, I was gonna do like some big, like standing ones. So I don't think we have. Do we have a piece of wood that's enough? Red, white, and blue. Of course, you're going to Americanize the park. Wood. Type of poles have we got? Ooh, what? Apple ding.
Red, white, and blue. Of course, you're going to Americanize the park. Well, to be fair, it's the same red, white, and blue for many countries.
Yeah, British is red, white, and blue.
British,
France is
French,
red, white.
Belgian. No, Belgian's the other one. Dutch is the one that's
Yeah.
like the French flag as well, but in a different order.
Yeah, Dutch is the same as France, isn't it? But like,
Is it in a different order? Is it?
yeah,
Or is it?
pretty sure.
No, it's one's horizontal, one's vertical, isn't it? And I think that's the same with Belgian and German. One's horizontal stripes and one's vertical.
Your ball. Let's move that one. Those and make. Oh. Third. Move you. From group. Sometimes it doesn't listen to me, this game. What again, flag creators weren't very creative.
No, pretty
No.
much. I think back then it's like you had a limited palette of colours and you just had to guess. You just had to do your
Yeah,
best.
I mean, I've noticed the newer countries, as they pop up, their flags are getting quite elaborate these days.
Yeah, with like pictures and
Yeah.
stuff, but all the
Which
old
is-
ones were just like block
Which is the
colours.
one with the eagle on it? Is that what's Mexico? Has that one got an eagle on it? I know one of them-
Hasn't it got like an eagle grabbing a snake or something in the middle?
Yeah, I mean, Jesus, like, you know, the flag committee sits down on that one and goes, right, we want ours to be cooler than everyone else's. What's cool?
Like
Snakes
American
and
state
eagles.
flags. American state flags have pictures and stuff on them because you got like California's got the bear on it, and
It's Joe. What really gets me, the medical flag. Like, what the hell is that about? With the big snake and all that stuff on it.
oh, the Caduceus
What the hell
thing
is
with
that
the snake.
going on
It's
there?
the old like ancient Greek, I think it was. It's like Hermes' staff. So it's like they're supposed to be the staff of knowledge and doctoring.
It's freaking scary though. Oh, we're gonna fix you with well, we've got big snakes.
Fix you with snakes. Person who did the Nepal one just went crazy. It's not even flag shaped. Snake was originally good luck and health, so according to Chris.
The day you know. But every day's a learning day. Or you know. Meanwhile, I bet you didn't think you could get spherical balls into this monstrous shape. I need a smaller ball. We're all about the balls today. Makes a change from when we're all about the poles. No, we don't mind you doing teacher moments. It breaks up the ball talk. Hello. can't have enough ball talk. Right. I don't know, I think this is vaguely Candy Flush shaped. I'll probably fiddle with this for like another 5 hours at some point.
The fine tuning.
The fine tuning for me takes freaking forever. And then I come up with a video that's like, oh, look at this. And it's like, yeah, you haven't seen the 20 hours I've put into just moving shapes about. But it's something I torture myself with this. Nobody tells me I have to do it. Yeah, the one thing I couldn't get before was the shape of the fish. And I'm like, well, it's too good an opportunity to pass that up like a jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
But I'll have to have a think how to do that one. And we thought it was fun with the ice cream before, and then it was like, oh, we're just going to play well with pink spherical spheres for the rest of the game.
You recognise this song, yeah. It's the just have to turn on the audio to hear it's like the main Planet Coaster theme.
It's been playing on repeat since we started, to be honest. I mean, I could change it if I have a look on my media player. I've got some stuff saved from Epidemic, which is we're allowed to play. So give me a second. I'll see if I can change that over. It's just a bit sometimes it's difficult getting Epidemic to play what you want it to play, and it's weird on Windows Media Player where, because that program in the early 2000s, it was excellent, and it used to just play what you asked it to play. You could set up playlists really easily, and now it's like they've taken it back. Because did Windows at some point create like a pay version of it? Because it seems like the features on it are rubbish these days.
I don't think they had their own music store, but I know that it's like a lot of Windows stuff, they took away a lot of the functionality because they were like, oh, that's too complicated for people. We'll just make it, simplify it, and take away what made it useful.
It's ridiculous now. It's really difficult to use. Excuse me. Sneeze. Must be allergic to something today. Oh no, allergic to Candy Floss. It's kind of looking where I want it to go. Oops, under the biscuit tin there. I think we're getting out of here. Who wouldn't want to ride that? Okay, what I'll do is I can probably stick this on the side. Whilst I go and change the music. Very claustrophobic.
Trapped some sort of digestive system.
Especially as it's all pink. It's good on the outside though. Let me have a look at my levels. Make sure that music isn't playing too loud for people. Because that's the
Music
worst.
is a bit loud.
I thought it was. It feels a bit loud to me, so...
Knock it down to about 50%.
That should do it. It's on right at the bottom of where it can be as well, so it's crazy.
That's better.
We don't have to listen to the Planet Coaster music just over and over again. To be honest, sometimes that's just me being lazy. I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. People don't mind. You couldn't pay her, Julia says, you couldn't pay me to get on that. Look at it and it's bulbous, stupid. Well, some people will pay for it. Okay, I will turn it off. Right, so Candy Floss store, I think, in front of here, that's very candy-ish. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's a prime advertiser because it'd be silly, wouldn't it, to sort of like walk up to the Candy Floss tree with the Candy Floss ride and just get something that sells you like hot dogs.
unfortunately, there is
The celery stall.
There isn't a Candy Floss sales in the game, so we have to. Oh, that's tacos. Yeah, come to the Candy Floss ride and get your taco. What else have we got? Milkshakes. Because that kind of looks like Candy Floss a little bit. Oh, maybe the ice cream one looks the most like it. That's interesting. It's not giving me a path for this work. Obstructed by what?
Is it the thing behind it?
Oh, it'll only go over there. Right, let's move you then. Just move you out the way for now. Get rid of that path they bloody made there. Oh, we don't. Oh, look at that! It's got rid of the circle now as well.
No. Is there an undo button?
Apparently not. I said move. You like to move it. Suppose I can do it. Turn it a little bit from there. Come on, you know you want to path it. Yeah, I think it's because the walkway is in the way, so.
So, well, the game shows that ridiculous walkway.
I know. Well, no, it chose that ridiculous walkway. It didn't choose that one. I kind of did that to the side. Because it wouldn't go the other way, so we'll live with it. Okay, Candy Floss. Candy Floss. Ooh. So I was going to do bags of sugar. Because that's basic. That's all Candy Floss is sugar and colouring, and
Pretty much, yeah. It's just
they just heat it up.
sugar, isn't it?
Do they just heat it up or something so it spins? I mean, it's very addictive.
And I think they aerate it, so it's like they pretty much melt sugar and then blast air into it to make it puffed out.
Only sugar-coated button. What about bag? Ooh, bin bags. Yay, bin bags. Don't know why that makes me so excited. What the hell is that? That says, oh, baguette. I was going to say, that doesn't look anything like bag to me. Sack. I'll try sack. Yes. If we turn that the other way around, or we could just have spooky sack heads just popping out of the candy.
Yeah, just nestled in the wall of the Candy Floss somewhere.
Well, I never knew this existed before. I didn't know we had this. How cool is that? But anyway, it's too small. But I may have to come back to that because I've not got a clue how I'm going to do it.
Scarecrow head type thing, yeah.
I'm just looking for a big bag or something, but have a quick scan. What's the cardboard box? There's a big square, little square cardboard box. Let's see. There's a good 10. No. That's kind of the size I was looking for, but obviously not that. Don't find anything in 30 seconds, we give. Far too many pieces to go through these days. Far too many pieces. Ooh, we could put some larvae in our. Oh god, that's terrifying. Oh, it moves as well.
Ew, it was like an animatronic one.
No, that's making me feel disgusted. Okay, we'll do without that.
Well, it's because it's just that there's a very sort of like very slight pulsing, wriggling.
Yeah. So I think I need to go to the building. Custom walls. Thinking maybe one of those dainty yellow walls. So that is. Well, actually, we could go up market and have something like that. That we dot out with stuff. That building. Edit building. You can have that go underneath as well. Maybe one less. Just about fits in. Do they have a full wall for that? No. Maybe we have a brick wall. It doesn't really fit in. What a cream coloured wall here can we use then? Nope. Unless we have a window. Oh yeah, because I've got stuff to go in there. Don't worry about this, we'll move it all down, or I'll move that up or something in. Anything can fit, just believe in yourself and use some brute force.
Just use a hammer. Yeah.
I won't say that's what she said because that's just taking it too far.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's not the sort of attitude we like to encourage.
Yeah, let's move you out the way because I like the way that looks. So move you. It's a lie. It's not Cosmic Cow. I'll just make do with it not being a circle. And that gives me plenty of room to move that back and should fit in nicely. Sucked up the trash bag. I wasn't going there, but since you did, I can't help it. It's MSGen's influence.
To be fair, we used to something. To be fair, we'd find something like that funny before we met MSGen as well. Let's not blame him.
Oh, look, just in there. Ooh. Or has that got a window? Oh, it's because that's a blooming window, not a... Right, change that out.
Just got your guy like,
Windows
locked
display.
behind glass. No, let me out.
No, it's still. There must be one that's not. We'll get there. Right, your shop doors, your shop front display, window. Yeah, apparently not. Normally, anything that says shop is just a big hole. Safety is important. Get some bulletproof glass. I suppose
Yeah,
it is.
it's just it's in a rough area.
I can't live with that because it just. Why would you have that on the front of a candy floss store? It's too much. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that then. God damn it, we did all that work. I like the front of that as well. To shame. Hey, what are they called? I need a wall. I need a wall with a hole in it.
Hole in the wall.
Shop front, right. Search for shop front. The boring ew. Actually, if I can change the colour of that, that'd be good for an ice cream store because it looks like kind of igloo-ish.
Yes.
You're just a bunch of live because you haven't got a hole in it. You are ugly. There you go. Castle wall front. Oh, it's a bit fancy. Too fancy. We only like a little bit of fancy. When it gets too fancy, go a bit Middle Eastern. Not really candy floss. Victorian. So then maybe if I change the colours of that one, it would work. Or we just go with the one with the glass in it and just ignore the glass.
Does it still function?
Yeah, I mean it'll still function. It just looks a little bit weird with the. I like that one better than the other ones. Oh, yeah. See, she can. That's an amazing ability. Just jump right through the glass. Oh, look, she's tired. She's going for a rest and there's nowhere to rest because I don't have a staff room. Ah! I suppose I could give them a staff room actually because that's a big one. Shops and facilities. Staff management. Ingot. Actually, I've known now not to be careful pinging stuff on the side because it takes away the... There you go. Oh, she's already on her way back to work, actually. It's like, nah, screw it. Oh, no, she changed her mind. Okay, I'll go to the staff room. Do you want another window over there? I like the windows because you get to put, like, cute little displays in them. Someone called Charles Xavier, this lady can pass through solid surfaces, no problem. We've got a little tiny display there and then a big display over here. But you know what I'm going to do here? If I do this with every shop window front. Where is he? Where's my little buddy? There he is. Pinata goes in every window display. Don't ask me why. We'll fit in there.
Just want to climb the wall.
We can stick other stuff around and I just like the pinatas in there for some reason. Always looking. And right, So, I wonder if can you change the colour of these? Yes, you can. Maybe a little bright first. That's more sufficient the candy floss-ish. You see, she's like shaking her head going, no, 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 what are you doing? That looks hideous. Don't do it.
It's like, I have to stand next to this.
Look at her shaking her head. Nobody asked you, lady. And I think the brown's okay for the doors. I'll move on to this. What do we do? What's that trying to colour? Because I might do it like... No idea what it's... Oh, it's just a window. Okay. Blue. I know it's janky, but I kind of like that the display in there is just a brick wall. Need a attic building. Now, what are those? I always forget what they're called. The canopy. I think they live in the building pieces. Awning. We need a sufficiently generic awning that we can change. You should get some bisexual colour schemes going somewhere. We will. Well, we can do later when we get to the... This is very much like... It's all been very pink and bubbly today. But we'll get to some better...
Oh no, believe me, MS saying gets his colour scheme around a lot.
Yeah.
It's going to be a floating beacon in every port.
I probably don't need that one over there. Now do we have a sign that fits? Signage. Signing. A lot of them. So filter that down to property. Edible text. Too big. Yeah, maybe, but might be a little big. Signs in the game don't come in very good sizes. That'll work. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam or Eve. Ah! I like that. That's a great way to put it. So what is this? Do the Americanization of it. Cotton candy. And that's way too boring, so let's really go for it in the colour schemes. Now, how do I select this damn sign now? There we go. There we go, that kind of thing. How do I change that to... That works okay.
Yeah.
And I get to play with the toolkit items. Yay! Big bags of joy. Get a few of them out first. Move you. Side. Kind of have them hanging down, don't they? Oh, I know how to do this. We need that piece of rope. Rope. 2 meter. There we go. That might hang down a bit too much, but hey ho. Always on a bit of a. It's a bit wonky on these for some reason. Bugging me. I don't know why the game's doing that, because it's supposed to be that it's.
You're supposed to be on the same level, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's supposed to start it off on the grid. Well, there we go. It's not too bad when you hang it up right at the top. Ooh. I love that I spent so much time on these details that nobody really, you wouldn't know it was there unless you looked.
Like, well, I know.
Oh, I know, yeah. I think whoever made these has done a really good job on the bag. Because these pieces are all made by people in the community.
So it looks really good because it's got a nice, like, reflective shine to it.
Yeah, it's got the right.
That's static, isn't it? It's not. They've not made it a. It's not like reflective in game, is it? That's.
I don't think so. No.
That's actually.
Because I noticed on where that you can download this, people had complained and said, "Oh, why can't I change the colours on it?" And because it takes that long to develop it in a way that it looks reflective. Yeah. Is that if you change the colour or if you allow the colour grading on it, it takes away from that. It's like totally understandable.
Yeah,
why would anyone complain?
You're like, oh, why can't I change the colour?
Make one yourself then.
Go make your own.
I know, Jesus, go and make your own one of these, which is, impossible. I gave Blender a go for like half an hour and I was like, nope, not for me. Julie says, Babe says, nah, attention to details makes a difference, even if others don't fully notice every little detail. Makes it feel real and alive. I suppose as well, when you spot something, and you're like...
You feel really clever, don't you?
Yeah,
when you go, when you spot something that...
Yeah. Back that way. This is looking okay. I know the rope's a bit big, but that's the smallest size.
Yeah.
Apart from the electrical cable is the thinnest thing in the game. Apart from that, you just have to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean you're bound by the limitations of the game.
Indeed. Again, this isn't looking spectacular at the moment. It definitely needs more details. It needs to be more candy flushes. That needs a lot of work. It looks like I'm making a Marge Simpson head on a stick right now. But in the grand scheme of things, I think we're getting there. We select them. And hopefully these pieces don't slow my game down too much. So some people made some stuff and it just makes your game lag so badly.
because of the level of detail.
Yeah, they put too much detail into it, so they're like heavy downloads, and people don't think of that. It's like, yeah, you've made a fantastic piece, but it's got to be playable. Same with some of the workshop items that people make, where they'll make something that looks absolutely fantastic on Steam, and then you download it and realise, well, it's absolutely massive, so they've had to scale up so much that it's unplayable as a piece in your park. Like, the whole challenge of the game is, because the pieces are limited to a certain size, and it doesn't go very small, it's making stuff fit within the size limits. I might need one more there. We'll just pretend that's on a hook. There we go. We're going to do some in that little window as well. I know you don't want to go in there, but you're going to get in there. This is where they keep the spares, just hiding in the window. Obviously that's gonna have a lot more detail at some point. Not looking too bad. Something to do, a step there. Scenery. Flat shapes. Hook on rope. Too big. Too big.
Hello, cat.
Cat's joining you.
Yeah, just having to wander all over my keyboard and in front of my screen.
You weren't paying enough attention to it, clearly.
Clearly not. There you go.
Judy says, Kitty!
Indeed.
Yeah. Oh, she's on. She takes breaks a lot of the time, doesn't she?
Got bugger all to do.
We only just started this shop and you're already taking a break, jeez.
Get off the microphone, Cat.
Like, I need to be heard though. I have something important to say. Ow. I'm finding it difficult with this build because normally I would just build a load of bushes and things to fill in gaps, and haven't got.
You're trying to go for the candy theme on you.
Unless I build like more candy
like
trees,
jelly
and stuff.
beans, or.
Well, have you seen my jelly bean flowers?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, jelly beans! I love it. Actually, I could use those, couldn't I, just to fill in some gaps. Down the back.
Cat, get off. May not be immediately obvious, but the cat is currently perched on my chest and I've had to sit upright.
Yeah. You'll do that. Yeah, I quite like those little flowers.
They are adorable.
Yeah, I need more like miniature cotton candy things. I need like to find a proper candy shape. There's stick some of these on the window ledge as well. Get the fresh ones ready. Hides that we're selling ice cream in there. Oh, okay, you have Babe in there in part of Void Confusion because I had that as my name before. Ah, okay.
It's just, you see, we're part of it's clearly part of the corporate rebranding, where you keep part of the old one just until people are comfortable with it, and then you slowly drop.
Sit in there.
No, okay, you're being a pain now, can't move.
It's time to go away.
She's gone behind my monitors now. That's fine.
She's only doing it for attention. It drives me nuts sometimes.
She is adorable though, so.
There we go. That looks a bit more realistic, and then you get the big. I don't like that this metal colour's starting to look a bit army. It's like the colour of a tank.
It's kind of a sort of battleship grey.
Do we have any entertainers that are sufficiently sweet orientated? That's what props. Oh no, it comes under staff, doesn't it? Okay, shops and facility. I very rarely go in the screen for park management, so staff. What are you? You
Then,
are...
what are you?
I've still no idea. It looks like a pilot with some sort of weird gun. Yeah, you can stay away. What about... Oh, there's a ghost. Maybe we should have a ghost wandering around anyway.
Well, you mean you could go on brand and have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He is made of marshmallows.
But this is cotton candy, not marshmallows.
True, or you know, beggars can't be choosers. Although the ghost is relatively adorable.
I know it is, isn't it?
No.
La la la. Can I paint in pink?
You have four. If you could paint the 4 different colours, you could have them wandering around like the ghost from Pac-Man.
Yeah. $100 a month. Oh my god. Like they work 24/7 as well. $100 a month is not a lot.
Some straight migrant labour here, getting the costume. And
I know.
around.
I bet he's crying under that. Really. Oh, I don't want to work anymore. I'm tired. We'll see if there's anybody else. That's the festive coaster. Chief Beef. No. Damn sexy fox. I've never played with any of these before, to be honest.
Oh, so the Oviefit from the coffee, isn't it?
What? Oh, that's just a thing.
Just some hipster fox.
The bit with the hole for the tail. Judy says that's 100% exactly what it is. I didn't know this was a fairy park.
Yeah. All staff here. That's why you have on your CV. You have to state if you have a personality.
I don't want to park management. The hell is that thing?
Oh.
How does he even see? Okay.
They don't have to see. Or is that a weird with the Mayan one? He does look like he's made of candy. What's he got in his hand? Is it supposed to be a torch, or does he have
I think
like
it's a chicken drumstick.
like a chicken leg or something?
Yeah. How many of these could you fit on a path at one time?
It's just an army of. Just watch your CPU tank as you just have an army of mascots.
That's true. My CPU would proper tank. It's always nice starting a new park because it's actually playable.
Everything runs so smoothly. It's like Fresh City and Skylines before it chunks
I'm scared to drop this guy actually because he's going to play Ghostbusters tune and I haven't got settings, audio. Could be one that's mute unlicensed music. Yeah, we're fine. Even if you play a little bit of the Ghostbusters tune, apparently that
you just get
that's really bad.
You just get hammered by whoever owns them.
Now it's a real fairy park. Boing,
Oh god, they've got space hopper runners.
I know.
That is pretty hilarious. I mean, I hate to sort of imagine them having to go on break and go to the bathroom. Just lugging a big space hopper udder along with you.
You probably just drag it behind you by the point.
Because I'm assuming it's attached to the suit. Either that or there's some sort of catheter or hole in there that you just pee directly into your space hopper and you're not allowed to take breaks.
Right, so there's no characters we can use there, so it's back to the pink goo. I mean, the rest of what we've been doing here is pink goo, so I suppose it makes sense to have more pink goo. God, the ghost is really noisy then.
I get the benefit of listening, like just watching with no sound.
Why are they just following me? They can go around anywhere in the park. Why are they just stood here? I love the ride skin. I'm a bit unimpressed with it at the moment. I will work on it. I mean, this is going to take a lot of work to shape it into a proper shape. The rest of this isn't looking too bad. I'm gonna have to get rid of those characters who don't shut up. Right, that's it, you're fired. You're fired. How do I click on you? Oh my god, they get upset when you fire them. You're the noisiest of them all. Just kicks his turkey leg when you fire it. Oh, they can't go home. That's why, because the path doesn't.
So they still stay there being noisy, but now they're noisy, sad, unemployed, and can't go home.
All right, fine. I'll make a path to the entrance. Okay. Didn't think of that. Lol, you're fired. Width, long, length, long. That's what she said. Look at the bottleneck they have there. Wait, did you come to the park already wearing like funny hats? That is the saddest thing I've ever seen. These guys decided to come wearing their own hats. They're all cheapskates. There's a lawsuit coming your way. Indeed. Oh, they're going out now, look. Oh, just tracking the turkey leg behind him.
You hire them, instantly fire them, but keep them trapped in the park. That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit.
Look! They just waddle.
Watch the sad unemployment line.
They just waddle with the space hopper,
sadly-
like.
You sadly trudge past the guests as they enter.
Especially with why is it super glued to their butt? That is just cruel. That is absolutely cruel. At least you get to go past the nice entrance now.
Yeah, look at the nice entrance and think of all the food you can't buy your family now.
Just you. Stop making me feel bad. Scenery. Get some smaller shapes in there. No, too big. That'll do. Ooh, the colour's gone. Okay. Did they change their outfits from home? Did it not have a place to change the plot? No, it doesn't go into that much detail. So you drop them on the ground already in their outfits, and they just like spend their entire life in the outfit. Apparently. I mean, they only added the break room after what, about a year and a half. So the staff had didn't take breaks until they added that functionality. Which is sad and hilarious at the same time. Why are you not moving? Oh, it's because I did the universal. Oh, come on, stop behaving badly. Frontier has come a long way in terms of management. Yeah, they have, definitely, because, like, I've never played the campaign, to be honest, maybe once. There wasn't enough in that. I mean, I do play games that are, like, tycoon-y management games as well. Yeah. Just this one is always, I've always been more interested in just making stuff look good. Maybe they want outfits with it. So there's actually a cow that is born with like bouncy udders. I mean, that must be painful. That must be painful for them.
That's part of the theme park research and development lab. At least you're quiet when you're walking around, that's fine. It's the noisy ones that I can't stand. Yeah, so I think I'll try and make some kind of bag of sugar or something there. And we also need to theme the path in, but not gonna do path theming right now. Okay, so what have we got so far? It's kind of coming together a little bit. Oh, it looks good from a distance, I guess. Kind of makes sense. I need to do something with the bridge because the bridge is looking a bit flat. Boring. It does look like the ride is being slowly enveloped by some all-consuming mass that just gets bigger and bigger.
You like the Foxy Lady quiet.
It just grows.
We have a leak. I suppose I could fill in the roof, not be lazy. Because all it takes is a flat roof. Don't need editable text on a ceiling, don't be silly.
Something about the way you move.
I did like it when they added the Oh, Ice Cream Man's back. Told you he'd be round twice.
Deacon says, true though, other staff members have real names, but the mascot names are like King Coaster. It's because it's like professional wrestling, they're never supposed to drop character.
Yeah,
They have
that's
to
true.
keep the, they have to keep the magic building.
Oops, I suppose I should open the ride and see if people get on it. Ooh, everyone wants to ride the stupid coaster.
Is that the only ride in there?
That's the only one open. I could open this one back here as well. That's kind of done as well. I never realised the other staff members actually have names as well. Why is it closed? It should be open. She's seen the crowd and gone, oh god, I'm going on break. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of people. All come in to ride 2 rides. Technically, this one's kind of ready to open as well. I think it'll be nice when we move on to Planet Zoo because we'll actually have some other stuff to look at other than people just getting on a ride. Because animals will actually do stuff. Oh, and they're off. Very loud, so I'll move away from that a little bit. Ah, as long as you don't stick your hand out too far, you're not gonna get stuck in it. I think I need a giant stick, don't I? Where they all stick out. Guess we'll get to that. Ooh. Oh, I left that trash bag there before. Oh, is this one like a free fall type ride? Yeah, so you're stuck in these middle bits. Is anyone actually riding it yet? Look. Have a look on it if you want. Off we go. So yeah, it's a shame you don't see your feet. Probably quite enough of that. I tried to make it kind of like a chocolate tap or chocolate faucet that just drops you. Right, so what time are we on now? It's like 3:30.
25 to 4, yeah.
So I think I'm probably going to end off now because we've done the entrance. We've done here. I need to fix the fish. I'll do that for next time. We've left the mob in. And they're all quite happy paying money for these stupid rides already. We've done the cotton candy. Ninja Pumpkin! You made it just as we were ending off, so I can give you a quick tour if you like. Ah, maybe a little carousel or something for the kids. Yeah, we could do a carousel.
No, sorry, the previous question was if there's going to be any flat rides in Planet Zoo.
No, not that I'm aware of. I think they've gone purely for a zoo build. They don't want any crossover. And to be honest, because that's just going to encourage more people. Like, if they give you a flat ride, then that's going to encourage people to ask for more. And they want to distance themselves quite a bit, I think, from the... So I think literally all they've got is the train. I know they've got a train in there that you can have to transport people around. Which, it is weird in a way, because I know the local safari park by us, it's like...
They've got like a very small...
It's the best... I'm sure it's been rated the best safari park in the UK. And the safari park section of it is very good. And then they have this really sad, scarily haunted looking sort of fairground at the back. And it's just sat on like an old tarmac road. It's so creepy. So Ninja, this is our sweets park. So today we've done this ridiculous entrance, and they've got the chocolate, what would you call it, chocolate river, chocolate pool that comes out of the chocolate ride. And I'm just so happy with my little trees there, made out of sweets. This is all made out of sweets, apart from that grass bit, because I just don't want to have to mess around with that. So this is all sweets. Looking a little bit messy at the moment, but obviously that's because I've just laid out everything I need to build it. Or just drink from the chocolate river. Oh, playgrounds totally would be nice.
The park does not advise you to drink from the chocolate river.
Because it reminds me, actually, do you remember the very first Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, like the old school one? Apparently they had real trouble trying to make it look like chocolate because it just came out looking like water.
Like brown water.
Yeah, and they had real trouble. So when they remade the movie, they spent a lot of time making it look like the consistency of like liquid chocolate. But again, mine looks like the original movie where it just looks like wet.
Yeah. Well, those sort of like Smarties, like coloured sweet trees, they're just so romantic. Getting vibes from like, I can't remember the name of a game. There was a game on like, I think it was the Mega Drive, like it's on a 2D platformer, and I'm sure like in the backgrounds they had trees like that.
And Zeke and I totally agree that they need to add at least playgrounds, because just playground equipment, because they always have them at a zoo. Wherever you've got an eating area in a zoo, there's always like a little kids playground, at least. Yeah, seesaws and those weird animals on the springs. I like the way it looks, thank you. But yeah, so this is going to be my Bulby factory. At the moment it doesn't look much like a factory, but we've got the pieces there. But I'll take a bit of time to get that done. And the teacup ride with the half-completed biscuit tin around the top. Yeah, I probably should get a bathroom in here as well. I mean, they'll just go home if they need the bathroom and you don't have one, so there's a lot of people already in here, so seems like they're having fun. Right, okay, I think I'm going to leave it there today, folks. Thank you very much, everyone that's stuck around. It's been absolutely amazing, and it's good to be back as well, because it's been like 3.5 months since last stream. I think we'll be back. I'm not sure if we'll be back next week because we've got quite a busy week with work this week, but I'm sure either next week or the week after it's start of Planet Zoo, I believe, and I'll be doing a lot of streaming on those ones. You see this part coming, really cool. Thanks, Seekin. So, catch you guys later, and thank you for stopping by.